From a search I completed on YouTube, I learned a few very interesting things about obviousness. So first, for something to be considered prior art in regards to obviousness, it has to be previously published, and it should have been published before the date of the new patent application. And the prior art has to be related to a specific claim of the patent application that's currently being reviewed. And if it follows those three characteristics, then this can be considered prior art in regards to a new patent application. And I found a really cool video, which I attached in this blog post, that discusses just anticipation and infringement in regards to obviousness. And it uses a really cool example of a time machine invention. And basically, one friend thinks of a time machine invention and it totally works, and then another friend copies her idea. But fortunately, because the friend previously filed her patent for the time machine, her other friend was charged in infringement as she copied somebody else's complete idea and claim. And so that helped identify and explain kind of infringement and anticipation of prior art, because her friend had already made this time machine and she knew that it existed when she created the idea of the time machine. So that was interesting and actually very fun to look at. And from a third video I found, I learned about novelty and non-obviousness, that for something to be non-obvious, there are also three important characteristics. And the first one is that it has to have nothing exactly like it in prior art. Secondly, the invention has to be non-obvious or significantly different from previous patents. And lastly, that it has to be a predictable leap that people from the particular field in which the patent was made will not have come up with on their own. So it has to be a very novel and new idea. And this is how you are able to define a new patent application as novel.